What's up, you studs? Welcome to the video. And I know this is not like a Call of Duty related or a gaming related video, but it definitely is relatable and definitely something that I guess is applicable to this channel as far as censorship goes, because I'm not one to really, I try to, watch what I say, because YouTube is filled with a lot of censorship, and a lot of people out here, especially a lot of other YouTubers, not mentioning any names, have a hard time taking any jokes or criticism or any kind of hyperbole or any kind of ribbing, some kind of, just friendly banter. People strike channels, fans don't like it. If you say something that isn't, along the lines of I guess a left-leaning ideology, even though I'm not a right-wing, left-wing kind of guy. I'm a guy that likes to see what the truth is, and I don't care if the left is telling the truth, the right's telling the truth, black guy's telling the truth, white guy's telling the truth. I don't care. I like the truth. That's what I look for on this channel. That's what I want to roll with. And some people don't like the truth. Some people don't like hearing the truth about themselves. And some people don't even like just hearing jokes about themselves. So this is applicable to this channel, definitely, that White House launches tool to report censorship on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So The Verge, I looked into it, did a article on this. And this is great news because, honestly, guys, censorship has been a huge problem with monetization for YouTubers, with channels getting shut down. And there's certain things you should, you can and can't say, right? Like, you can't yell fire in a theater. That's not free speech. That's inciting a, problem. You can't incite hate. Like, you can't just start yelling out, like, kill all these kinds of people and do all these kinds of things. And, that's not free speech. That's inciting a violence or whatnot. But you can speak how you feel about something, as long as you're not, inciting a violent reaction, I guess, or telling people to do something like, hey, hurt somebody or whatever, or, or saying like, no, the roof is on fire when it's not. So that's different. But YouTube is definitely, and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter are places where you will get blocked for saying things that are against the paradigm of the people who run these websites. And the people who run these websites are definitely far left-leaning. I mean, like, it's true. Like Google and Twitter and Facebook are all like liberals. Not that I have a problem with liberals. Like I'm saying, like, I'm not that guy. I'm not going to sit here and be like, Trump's the greatest and the lefts are horrible. Both do stupid stuff. Both do good things. But people who right now believe certain aspects that are coming from the left, I ain't rolling with. Just certain things. Like, I had a video banned off of YouTube, and I got a strike on my channel for just talking about conspiracy theories. Not even like saying I believe in them, just explaining what they're about. And I got a strike for hate speech. Didn't incite, didn't say anything negative, didn't say anything in any way whatsoever hateful towards anybody. I'm a smart man, university educated. I know how to walk that line. I'm also not a mean person. I don't have anger inside of me. I'm not like an upset dude. I'm not trying to incite any hate towards anybody. I don't roll like that. I make jokes. I make, I'm a comedian. Like, I'm wearing sunglasses and a cap to the back baseball hat inside, flexing on people like this. If you think this is serious and you think what I'm doing out here is 110%, truth all the time, then you're a moron. But, this is good though for that, because you know what, we need some kind of recourse against censorship. I mean, like, you're free to go make whatever website you want. Like, Alex Jones is a great example of this, right? He said some stupid stuff. He says some good stuff. He's an entertainer. He says all kinds of crazy things. His face turns red and he takes his shirt off and starts screaming like a psycho. And, there's lots of people like that. There's people who are, even more important and say things that are more, to the point, I guess, more important to the point than, Alex Jones, and they get banned off here. And, it's nice here. So anyways, this is it. It's quoted from the White House itself. If you suspect political bias caused such an action to be taken against you, share your story with Trump. Now, I understand that these websites, like I said, I forgot, I went off a random tangent a little bit, but yeah, these websites, right, you're allowed to, make a website wherever you want, you're allowed to talk wherever you want on the internet, it's a free world that way, but the places where everybody congregates and where the big voices are heard and where all the people are there to see and hear your voice are Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and all these big websites that are run by corporations that censor a lot of people. Like, for example, on YouTube, if you say anything contrary to the CDC, or say anything that about Donald Trump or supporting him regarding the COVID-19 situation, if you say anything contrary to that, boom, you're gone. you're off. You're like, see, you wouldn't want to be you. You're not inciting hate. You're not doing anything. You're giving an alternate opinion based on other science and other doctors, like doctors out here. There's actual doctors, like reputable, practicing medicine in emergency room doctors, liberal states like California, saying things about these lockdowns are egregious, it's ridiculous, we're killing people, not through the virus, but through our, political, through our, financial shutting down of systems, and et cetera, and they get those videos taken off YouTube. That's censorship. Anyways, so basically here on Wednesday, the White House launched a new tool for people to use if they feel they've been wrongly censored, banned, or suspended on social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. Quote, too many Americans have seen their accounts suspended, banned, or fraudulently reported for unclear violations of user policies, the site reads. No matter your views, if you suspect political bias caused such an action to be taken against you, share your story with President Trump. A Twitter spokesperson responded to the new tool saying, we enforce the Twitter rules impartially for all users. Lies. Tim Pool was on there with a bunch of people, with Joe Rogan, with Jack and his lawyer from Twitter, and it's proven there is a bias. It's 110% a bias. There is. There's no free speech on YouTube. I have had to change my content around completely. Like, I like to say crazy things and funny things, and some of it's like definitely like exaggerations. I like to roast on people. I like to make fun of people that deserve it. I like to tease, and I wish people would tease me too. I don't really care about it, but I've had to curb that back because people get so butthurt, they get so upset. People strike channels, people strike videos. Even more important, like I said, not just goofing on other YouTubers, but like actual important political things going on in the world that are contrary to the mainstream media. You know what I'm saying, guys? Mainstream media, just can't say nothing against them. CNN's the truth, buddy. CNN, all right, yeah. Like, you say stuff against them, you're liable, you can get strikes, right? You can get videos taken down. So that's a lie. We enforce the Twitter rules impartially for all users. Lies, regardless of their... No. Ask Alex Jones about that. Facebook, Google, YouTube did not immediately respond to requests for comment. I don't know how much power, how much influence the White House would have over these corporations. They are corporations. I imagine there's ways to break them up. There's ways, because they can be held responsible for influencing a lot of things in the world. I mean, I know they're a privately owned organization, but they're not like a company in the same way that is a company that is outside the internet, because they control so much of the information and the flow of information between people. And they can control the population based upon like where they vote, who can say what. They can control the course of an election based upon censoring. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, like I said, not everything Trump has done is pretty cool, and is also not pretty bad. But this is actually great. If we can somehow find out a way that would uncensor, I don't care. Let the left say whatever they want. Let people from the right say what they want. Let anyone say what they want. Let's just, like I said, you can't spit hate. You can't incite violence towards other people. You can't yell fire in a movie theater, that kind of stuff. But let it roll. You can't, it's the funniest thing. These people like Antifa, like I'm Antifa, but you don't believe in free speech, which is the exact definition of what a fascist is. You can't say I'm anti-fascist, but then don't want other people to speak. You can't say I'm all about, equality and whatnot, but then you don't allow people who have opposing ideologies and opinions speak. You can't. It's really whack. So I know, like I said, this is not a gaming video. It's not about, Call of Duty or whatnot, but this is very, very, very applicable to this channel and a lot of people out there. And maybe, like I said, I like to tackle a lot of broad variety, a lot of ranges of content as a older boomer energy Call of Duty MLG stud muffin, because, I like to talk about our stuff once in a while, and, you guys enjoy it. And in any way that helps anybody to be able to have a better and a freer, I guess, platform anyway is a good thing for anybody. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Any thoughts, smash the like button, subscribe, or you're a loser. Last but not least, most importantly, stay black and build the 100 cracker tin shapeshifters. Build the moon base, harp. Alright, I can't say the rest. You're gonna get kicked off the website. You can't make those jokes, hate thoughts. You're nothing but a hater. You just wish you had a 3.0 KD and reverse boosters against handicapped kids. Word up, G. Korean Savage. Support his Patreon.